Hey everybody, welcome to Vegans Talking Shit. I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
Today we're going to be talking about frozen foods because, well, I eat a lot of it and everyone tells me I shouldn't, but I do. So we're going to talk about it.
Especially Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa doesn't like that I eat such horrible, highly processed foods.
Because she's a bitch.
What the hell is that?
You said it. You said you were a bitch.
Oh, I say that I don't want to be a beach. Oh, sorry.
Why? Why are you sorry?
Because beach probably is not a good word to use.
That's why I said bitch.
Well, you can say bitch. We say shit all the time.
That's true.
The only thing I bleep is fuck.
The problem it is that I keep being a bitch with everybody about food, and I'm trying to don't say anything, but sometimes I can't.
Well, I would argue
All the time you can't.
I would argue that you have become a good influence, and you, along with others, have helped me to eat healthier. So I would say thank you. I would not call you a bitch.
Thank you, Joey. You're being nice because I made food for you.
You made such good food. Oh my God. And it was so much of it. So much that I get to take some home. Oh my God. That's amazing.
I did for that.
Yeah. Okay. Now, before we get started, I have something to say. I saw a movie. Sorry, guys.
Oh my God.
Yes. You want me to tell you about it? Well, you have no choice.
Vanessa doesn't want to hear about it. I do.
Can tell.
The movie is called Ballerina. It's a spin-off of the John Wick movies.
Oh, Ballerina.
Yeah, it's with Ana de Armas. It is so f***ing good. Oh my God, I loved it. I love the John Wick movies, and so I thought this being a spin-off, it would be good, but nowhere at the level of John Wick. But it was. It was great. Ana de Armas was amazing. Keanu Reeves is in it, and he's great, as he always is in these films. And I highly recommend it. Go see Ballerina. Loved it. And yeah, John, I think you would love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, you like John Wick, right?
I haven't seen any of them.
John!
I told you a few
You
times.
like Keanu.
Yeah, I lasted like 20 minutes. I'm like,
Well, you didn't watch some of the greatest action sequences of all time. You'd probably turned it off right before it got really good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to move on because I know you both are like annoyed. But hey, I want to do something else before we get to the actual subject because I thought this was pretty cool. So I typed into Google, why are vegans? And I wanted to see what the autofill would be.
Terrible people.
So I typed in, why are vegans? And here's what Google completed it with. Why are vegans vegan? And
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's good. People are curious.
Why are vegans against honey? I guess that's a good question because there are a lot of vegans who are wondering.
Wait, are these things that you've typed in maybe though?
No.
None of it is? You
No.
clear your cookies and all that?
Yeah, this is what comes up from Google search from a global perspective, not local.
Does that mean that that's what people search the most, you think?
Yeah, I believe so.
Really? I don't know. I don't think people search why are vegans against honey that much. But go ahead. What
Okay.
are the other auto searches?
Why are vegans so lean?
No one types that in. That proves my point again.
I don't know. Maybe it's just synonymous. Like maybe they're saying, why are vegans so skinny? Why are vegans? Maybe they even type in, why do vegans look unhealthy? Because they believe that they are. And Google just translates it to something else. But I'm curious about that. Do you guys think that vegans are inherently lean?
Yes.
Me too.
They're more thin, for sure.
Okay. And here's the next one. I love this one. Why are vegans gay?
I can see your computer. It's about 5 feet away, and I thought that's what it said. And that's pretty...
Why?
So all
That's
gays
interesting.
I know, and I know a lot of them,
You do.
they are not vegan. So he's supposed to be vegan.
Yeah.
That's an interesting... that's interesting, though, that it says that. So the question is, why are vegans gay?
Yeah, apparently someone's asked that.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I don't think sexuality has any correlation to being vegan. Do you?
I don't, but I think that a lot of the what they like to call alpha males would just
Would type that in. Yeah, no, I agree
Right.
with you. There are, my non-vegan
your
guy
hockey
friends,
buddies.
Yeah, they correlate it with, but I don't. The actual people that are vegan, do you think that there's more in the gay population?
I would say that more vegans are compassionate, they're more in touch with their emotions, and because of that, some of your typical overly masculine guys would see that as feminine.
But you're saying they type that into Google. But in reality, though, like let's look at our group. We don't have any gay people in our group
Not that I know of.
that we know of.
No.
Right.
And I have more gay people in my other circle, my non-vegan circle.
Right.
Right? We have 3 friends.
No, I have a lot of more than that.
I mean, there's three friends.
have in your family.
And I have some in my family.
Yeah.
And none of them are vegan.
Yeah.
I like this as a topic, by the way.
What?
The auto-populated Google.
Well, there's
Kinda
still
interesting.
There are still some here. One of them I think is interesting because I don't think it makes any sense. Why are vegans pale?
See, no one types this crap in.
I disagree. I think people do. I don't think Google's pulling this out of their
Maybe
ass.
this is like the British version
Yeah,
of Google.
well, there's 2 things that you mentioned that I remember right now. 2 other comments. I have a friend that she came already visit us. As soon we moved, she came visit. And we were like doing the transition for the veganism. We were vegetarian, but was not vegan at that time. And she said this to me.
What did she say?
Amanda said to
She
me-
said, are all vegans gay?
No, about the pale.
I wanted to make Joey laugh.
So she say that like, oh, Vanessa, the vegans, they all get yellow. Every
I've
vegan I
heard
know
that.
is yellow, she said to
I've heard
me.
that.
So might be right.
Do you
Maybe
know
go-
any yellow people? I don't.
Well, if I don't take
Wasn't
sun,
Elf
I get
yellow?
yellow, but it
Orange?
was my entire life.
Elf.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
orange.
If you don't
Elf?
get really, no, if you're like an olive,
Yeah.
skin, and if you don't get sun, you get yellow. I used to get yellow before being vegan, so I just need to get some sun.
Was Elf yellow or orange?
Wasn't Alf Brown?
Kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's a good show, though.
I mean, I haven't visited the planet Melmac in a while.
That's where he's from.
Yeah. Yeah. And he thought cats were food. Alf.
Remember Elf, Vanessa?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like Elf?
Yeah, I like
Wow.
it. Yeah,
It's a
we
TV
had in
show we could
Brazil.
talk about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
I
they have
like
subti-
baby too.
They had baby Elf?
No, the baby. The dinosaurs.
Oh, the show
like
on
the baby.
ABC, the dinosaurs
I don't remember
TV
that one.
show.
Oh my God, was my favorite show.
Yeah, it was on
growing up.
TGIF, ABC.
So wait, did
Yeah.
Elf talk in Portuguese then?
Of course.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
I want to hear that.
He talked in Portuguese. It was pretty cool. I like it.
So what did they say in Portuguese if Alf said something like, Willie, do you have any pinto beans?
He didn't say that because he was talking in, like he was in the United States. So they didn't really talk about pinto beans. in
What
the
do they
United
call
States.
pinto beans in Brazil?
Feijão carioca.
Feijão carioca.
Feijão.
Feijão?
Feijão.
Feijão.
Um.
Feijão.
Carioca.
Carioca.
Yes. Pinto in Brazil is penis. Just to remind you.
I was
So he
told,
just went,
I was told that we talk about penises too much here. In fact, I don't know. if I'm
You didn't type that in, the gay vegan thing?
the gay vegan.
I mean,
Okay,
Let's
what's the next
finish.
I'll just say the next couple of the Google autofills are pretty dumb, I think. Why are vegans against eggs? Why are vegans against milk? I
well, no, I like that.
you really?
I don't know. I mean, I understand why people type it in. That's what we get all the time. We get those questions about eggs and milk all the time from non-vegans.
I guess that's
because
fair.
they don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're
So that's
already
why they're typing it in.
Times.
Yeah, but we could have a new listener right now in China,
Okay.
and
They love us in Canada.
they do.
Yeah. Okay, so should we move on to the actual topic?
Actually, no. I want to see what else auto populates on Google. Find it interesting. Does it
Well-
only give you like 7 things?
Yeah. I don't know what you want me to, because I have why are vegans. Do you want me to change it to what are vegans?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
What are vegans not allowed to eat? What are vegans missing? What are vegans allowed to eat? What are vegans most deficient in? What are vegans usually deficient in? What are vegans missing in their diet? What are vegans often deficient in? I see a trend here. Okay, that one's dumb.
I think Google wants you, is steering us somewhere.
Yeah, so I just typed in how are vegans and not. Oh, I like this one. How vegans are made.
How are vegans made?
Yeah.
In Mars.
Yeah.
You're made in Mars.
Planet V.
Yeah.
There is a star called
V.
Vega.
Yeah.
And so one can surmise that a planet that orbits the star Vega could be vegan.
Do you know what surmise means, Vanessa?
No.
Joey,
To deduce, to
like a hypothesis.
what? What the
Hypothesis,
are you doing?
right?
No,
Kinda?
it's
Now, what the hell you guys are talking about?
It's like an educated guess. It's like an educated guess. Surmise.
Let's skip
No?
to our subject.
We're talking
you know?
about veganism.
I know.
to
Would you rather
extrapolate.
talk about 80s movies?
No.
What's your favorite John Hughes movie?
I even don't know who the hell is this person.
How do you not know who John Hughes is? I played Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I played The Breakfast Club. I played Weird Science, which I don't think is John
Oh my
Hughes.
God! Speaking of weird science, there's a comic book convention coming up,
Where's it at? Orlando?
Miami Beach Convention Center.
Really?
The stars of Weird Science will be there. Anthony Michael Hall and
Wow.
Elon Mitchell Smith. Kelly LeBrock will not be there, nor will Bill Paxton, the late great Bill Paxton.
He was good.
He
Poor
was
guy.
Chet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the two main dudes in Weird Science are going to be there signing.
This changed our listen lives forever.
It
This
did. I might
information.
actually go to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this information
Who else is
changed
gonna be there?
forever our listens life.
You know the guy who
does.
played Finn
No.
in the Star Wars movies, the recent Star Wars movies?
No.
He's an actor named John Boyega.
African
Pedro
American
Pascal
guy?
will be there.
No, Pedro Pascal.
If Pedro Pascal is not there, I'm not going.
I think this is how Anthony Michael Hall's making money now. He seems to go to all these
You know,
things.
I know
Yeah.
some actors. You know, Pedro Pascal, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Vin Diesel. Let's see who else. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton. You know, but the most of people, I don't really care about.
What about
them.
Morena Baccarin?
Who the hell is her?
She's Brazilian.
Who?
Morena Baccarin.
Who's her?
She was in a TV series called Firefly. Ended up being in a movie called Serenity. She was the female lead of the TV show. Well, no, that was Claire Danes. But Homeland. What else? She was in something
she's-
recent.
She
Oh,
was in Homeland?
she was in Deadpool. Duh, she's Deadpool's
Oh, yeah, yeah,
girlfriend.
Yeah,
She
She's
was good.
Brazilian.
She was good in Homeland.
yeah. She calls Vanessa in the
Yes.
movie. But the problem is, she's the famous who in Brazil.
Really?
You know, like that actress who, like nobody knows who it is.
Did she grow up in the U.S.?
I don't know who. I don't know who is her. So you guys can figure out.
Who's a famous Brazilian actress in America?
Probably that one that did the blue.
Lagoon?
No, the
Fly? Airplane?
the
Are we playing charades?
it's hero movie.
Marvel?
Bruno
Avengers?
Marquezine. It's
Oh,
probably-
from Blue Beetle.
yeah, Beetle. Yeah, you know, guys.
I wouldn't say she's a big name in America yet.
No, she's not a big name in America.
But in Brazil.
Brazil people knows her.
Yeah.
If you show the other girl, who knows?
Yeah.
She's Brazilian. She's probably not even Brazilian. She probably just born there and someone brought her here and she grew up here.
I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about our food.
Yes,
Frozen
today's
food.
after the episode we had with Brad about his health issues, and after some conversations with my girlfriend, and yeah, I've cut down on frozen foods. That being said, I still love them. I have some favorites. I have some I'm not too crazy about. Me personally, I'm not really into the Morningstar Farms products, although our mutual friend Stephanie did have me try the Morningstar Farms corn dog, I believe. I think it was the corn.
Oh, we just had that. That was good.
It was
that
really
Morning
good.
Star?
Yeah.
Was not Morningstar. That one.
What was that?
Another brand.
That
new
was
brand.
good.
I don't know. Don't remember.
Yeah, the one that Stephanie recommended to me was Morningstar Farms, and I thought it was excellent. That's the one Morningstar Farms food where I was like, oh, okay, this is amazing. But I know that a lot of people aren't fans of Gardein, but Gardein, they have something called the Ultimate Chicken Nuggets, and I think they're incredible. To me, I mean, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a very long time. More than 14 years, I would say, but the Ultimate Chicken Nuggets from Gardein is the closest thing I've had to Chick-fil-A nuggets since actual Chick-fil-A nuggets.
So they're long ones? They're not like the McDonald's kind of circular ones?
The long ones. What are you talking about?
Well, Chick-fil-A it looks, I remember, it's
Bigger.
It's bigger, yeah. And they're not like all the same size, where the chicken, so the McNuggets are all like kind of round. They're all the same size.
Well, no, I remember, I don't know about, I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a very long time, but back when I went to Chick-fil-A back in the 2000s, the late 2000s, I would say that they had chunks. Like you could buy a 20 pack of chicken chunks.
Maybe I would get like the fillets at.
Did they sell tenders now?
Yeah, it was the tenders is what I'm thinking about. Where like I like the Impossible chicken nuggets a lot, and they're like the McDonald's ones, those shape.
I don't think I've had Impossible's chicken nuggets.
They're
I've
very
had
good.
It's not impossible.
Oh, it's not?
It is. Oh no, it is
It is.
impossible.
It's in
The
the
red
red bag.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have had that. I've had that. I had, what's that one called Nugs? Have you guys ever had Nugs?
No.
Nuggs. Nugs.
No.
Pretty funny. Yeah, I've had those. The company that makes Nugs, I believe they're called Simulate. They actually make a microwavable, what's supposed to be like a boneless breast of chicken. Put it in the microwave for I think 1 minute or 2 minutes. And it's actually really, really good.
Might be amazing. Microwave, frozen foods, all combined.
Really good for you.
Can turn ET pretty soon.
Turn into ET,
Yeah.
like an alien.
Did you say ET or 80?
ET.
ET.
Alien.
I'm going to be an alien?
Maybe. Altogether. Many people has theory, conspiration theory about
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy theory.
What did you say? Consummation theory?
I said conspiration.
That's right. Okay.
I create a word.
I know.
Very
Because
cute.
it's conspiração in Portuguese. I just create conspiration.
Conspiration.
Conspiration could be a word. Could be, no?
So what's the
Now this is the word, conspiration.
So what's the conspiration theory?
That microwave actually change, because it's like a vibration. The microwave, the waves is kind of like they make it vibrating the molecule, and the molecule get hot because it's vibration. Understand this part?
Mm-hmm.
So, and many people say that really, your sister even don't have a microwave.
But
They
what's
say
the theory?
that they modify the food and the food's not the same food anymore.
So
Oh.
you're basically saying that microwave foods are not good foods.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we all kind of knew that, even as kids. Like, there's just something that seems wrong. You put something in the microwave, minute and a half, it's just it's ready.
I'm
I don't
actually fascinated for so.
I mean, I literally
You're
microwave.
fascinated with it.
Well, it's technology.
How it works, yeah.
It's like before they have the fire, now they have the fire. You make it, like, oh my God, it's the fire. You're putting the food on the fire. Like, yeah, you're putting the food on the microwave.
What's interesting is like microwaves have not changed that much if you think about it.
Because it cannot really change.
Well, they
much.
have these buttons that they tell you not to use. Like they'll have a popcorn button, but then the package of the popcorn will say, "Don't use the popcorn button."
Does it say that?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
But I never use those buttons.
I don't either.
I just use the minutes and
Basically, the minutes and the power level, because sometimes you have to defrost something. You want to put it at like 3 power.
When
3
my
level.
mom got the first microwave, it was probably about 13.
they have microwaves in Brazil?
Oh, boy.
Now they do.
Oh, good.
So, and I used to use all that buttons. I read the entire thing. I made so many recipes with that. Yeah, they're my
That's
favorite.
cute.
Yeah, it's very good. I still haven't the pot.
The instructions, you keep it like laminated?
No, John, I have here the actual. I made your cake with that. Oh my God.
Plate?
It's not a plate. It's something that you bake cakes. A circular one. Oh, God, guys. A container? You know that stuff, guys. You have to put the cake in some place and put in the oven.
Tupperware.
It's not a Tupperware.
Baking sheet.
It's a baking sheet, but it's not exactly a baking sheet. It's the one that's circular and has something in the middle.
Oh, so it's like a hollow cake. So it's more like almost like a donut cake.
Yes, I have one that came with my microwave, and I still have it here. I
Wow.
brought. I was
It's
13 years
exciting.
old. I made your cake this
probably
year.
worth something.
In that,
Can you sell it on
it's
eBay?
mine. No, it's
We should have an episode of everything you sell
Jesus.
on eBay.
We can do that.
We can
At
sell your
some
comic
point.
books, John. Your GI.
Yeah.
We
Joes.
should. Why aren't you selling some of
Because
those?
you do not allow me.
I
what
will.
You're talking about? Lies.
You can look at all my baseball cards and comic books.
Another day.
And no, right now, go price them out.
Okay, I will.
I've seen a couple of John's comic. Well, actually, no. I've seen all
Doesn't
of John's
worth
comic
anything.
books. Well, he has
Worth
a couple
a
of
penny.
the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's really good.
Yeah, I have some good ones.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
diss my comic books.
Okay,
Listen.
what's your favorite frozen
No.
food, Jonathan?
Well, actually, I was going to throw this out. What is the what do you guys think is the most popular vegan frozen food out there?
Impossible burgers.
Are you talking about like
Impossible
store bought?
Yeah,
Beyond.
well, yeah. So it's frozen, so it'd be store bought.
I would guess Boca Burger.
That's the old one, though, right?
Yeah, but I figured that name is probably known among non-vegans as well.
I think impossible. Something with impossible is.
Oh,
is
so you're
known
not
the most.
So you're
Impossible
taking a
Beyond.
guess.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know what it is. I'm just throwing it out there.
Basically,
to talk
this
about.
entire podcast is a guess.
Yeah. You know what? We should probably warn our viewers. Don't take what we say as gospel. Do
No,
your
we don't know.
research.
Well-
we don't know shit.
Vanessa shops the most
Yeah.
and cooks the most.
But that doesn't mean that she knows what's the best-selling vegan frozen item.
I
But she
don't.
can see, like she's at the supermarket. She can see it. What do you always see? You
I
see
go to the
Impossible
supermarket
most,
like
right?
3 or 4 times a week because I don't like to just buy everything all at once. I avocados you have to buy several
What
times. a week.
brand do you see the most? Impossible.
And Daya.
We're looking it up. Daya cheese?
Yeah.
So gross.
Cheese
though.
pizza. Yeah. It's the
Really?
most.
That's the most
yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's surprising.
Did you ask ChatGPT or did you just Google it? We need ChatGPT.
Jonathan.
God.
That's God.
You're wasting everything. It's destroying our environment.
Well, Google too.
Everything.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
we were already destroyed before ChatGPT.
Yeah,
It's coming along to kind of
we're doomed.
accelerate the destruction.
Yeah. So.
So Impossible is the you think
No,
biggest brand?
I don't know. I think it's the only thing that I basically buy more like frozen. Is it Impossible Burgers and Beyond? Because it's something that I really cannot really make a good one, so I buy that. The nuggets is amazing too, but I don't eat much. I don't buy much.
Yeah, you know what? You've never made, and I'm not. All your food is good,
Yes,
but you've never made like a burger, or have you? Maybe I don't remember. Have you ever made a burger
I made
like?
in the past. Anything that give me too much steps to make, I don't like it.
How would you make a vegan burger just without? You
So
make it with mushrooms.
that
and
is
what
the
else?
point. If I have to get the mushrooms, the beans, and the flour and the onions, and I used to throw all in a pot and okay, here, eat this. Instead,
Because it falls
put
apart,
all
right?
and make and fry. Like if you're going already to eat, just the onions, beans, and the mushrooms. Put all in a pot and eat like that way. I'm too practical to keep making balls and fry the balls after.
she said balls.
I knew Joey was going to say something.
It's not.
I knew it.
Ball. It's not balls.
Oh, it's balls.
balls.
But you know what balls are also, right? Like testicles.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But when I say balls, I can imagine many other things than just testicles.
No, guys think straight to
Guys go-
testicles.
yeah, we go straight to testicles.
I think our crowd does too.
You think?
Yeah. Americans.
Okay, guys. Instead, make the little ball
Spheres.
Spheres.
patties.
Yeah, patties, exactly.
Patties.
Patties, but could be balls because there's the meatballs.
Yes.
The vegan meatballs
Yes.
could be balls.
But when someone says meatballs, they don't think of testicles.
It's still meat.
But it's actually more accurate if you think about it.
True.
They
I
are
never
balls
thought
of
about
meat.
it until right now. Can we leave this? I don't want to cut this. It's pretty good.
Of course I'm going to leave this. Do you
Good.
not know me?
Meatballs.
Balls.
Anyway, let's change nuggets.
Wait. I'm sorry. I have to do this because I'm a third grader.
Oh, jeez. Cut that. Beavis over here.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Wearing his Beavis and Butthead
Let's go
t-shirt.
back.
Wait, I forgot how to turn this shit off.
Okay. Sorry. And no, I'm not going to cut that out. Are you freaking kidding me?
Okay, so what's your favorite frozen food, John?
Well, you've actually already maybe said them. The Impossible Burgers are really good. The Impossible Nuggets. That Korean rice, I don't know what it's called. It's in our freezer right
The
now.
sushi thing?
Kimbap.
What is it called?
Kimbap.
Bebop?
Kimbap.
K-pop. It's like Trader Joe's. It's really good. It's like a rice thing with like some
like a triangle.
impossible little meat in the middle.
Oh, wait.
Those are
wait.
probably my favorites.
Meat.
I like that corn dog we had last week too.
That corn dog, you found that on Walmart and you
I
bought to
did.
try, but I really don't remember the brand. But probably it's so unhealthy that
It's
who
all
cares?
unhealthy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's some frozen food that's better, like the meat is one that's
meaties,
better,
yeah,
but the
meaties
other
good.
one is the dairy.
Daring's chicken is, in my opinion,
Yeah, it's
the-
not bad. It's
not
not.
bad.
I think it's excellent. For one thing, out of all of them, it's probably the closest thing to healthy.
Yeah.
And in addition, gluten-free. So those who are gluten-free, it does not have gluten. And it's just, if you look at the texture, it almost seems to have like the muscle fibers that real chicken has. So again, I haven't had meat in a very, very, very long time, but I taste it and I think it has the taste and texture of real chicken. I love it.
My nephew was surprised.
Yeah?
He asked me like 2 times if it was really vegan
Right.
because for him it was like a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good topic for our non-vegans.
You think?
I do think because especially the single non-vegans that that cook for themselves or don't cook much. Like before I got married, a lot of what I ate out or I ate frozen food.
Yeah.
Frankly, if you're unhealthy as a non-vegan, you could be unhealthy and be a vegan and eat frozen food. And
Well, that's
and
me.
Still do, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest about it. When we spoke about it at length when Brad was here, I am probably the most unhealthy eater here. Although, again, I want to say again, I've gotten
You're getting better.
I've gotten better. But even after my improvements, I think it stands to reason that I remain the most unhealthy eater here. And yeah, I mean, I love a lot of those frozen foods. I think that they've gotten really good, maybe too good, at mimicking the taste and texture of meat.
But no, why is it too good?
Well, too good because I don't think that all vegans like for it to be too much like meat. I mean,
You know
do.
what? This isn't just for the vegans.
That's true.
It's actually, if they're trying to make money, these companies, it's probably more so for the non-vegans.
That's true. Yeah, I think that was Burger King's strategy with their Impossible Whopper.
Which is pretty damn good. I've had it a few times.
I mean, as you know, a Burger King Whopper can be. Yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought it was just as good as the Whopper that I used to have.
Right.
But all these things we're talking about, this did not exist 10 years ago.
Correct.
10 years ago was what? The Boca Burger, right? That was
Right.
it.
Well, I think that there definitely wasn't a Beyond Burger. There wasn't an Impossible Burger.
There wasn't an Impossible anything. Like
Right.
the entire brand did not exist. Daring brand did not exist.
Right.
Meaty, we talked about, did not exist. Did any of them exist? All the plant-based milks.
Yeah, I think it was just
You know?
almond milk and soy milk, and that was it. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
now
I take
you-
that back. I take that back because I ended up trying a few of them. I had rice milk, which I thought was terrible.
She makes rice milk here. It's not that bad.
Yeah, with that funky little device that she did on
It's
Instagram.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making because I'm doing a diet that needs the rice.
I don't mind
milk,
it.
but it's good.
Well,
I
I think
was
it's
surprised.
very clean tasting, very like.
Well, when I
Yeah.
tasted it, back when I tasted all of the milks to see which would be my favorite non-dairy milk, I found the rice milk to be too watery.
It's a little watery, but like I went from having dairy milk or half and half to, when I became a vegan, I was drinking a lot of oat milk and almond milk, and then I don't know, 6 months ago, Vanessa bought this milk machine where we make milk with oats and rice milk.
You can
and
watch
soy.
her review on Instagram and TikTok.
And frankly, it's amazing. I wonder how much better my health is just not having even the vegan milk every single day. Because I have it twice a day for.
Yeah, many people
lot.
think that just because it's vegan is healthy,
Right.
but it is not. You have like so much stuff inside, so many,
Carrageenan is
A lot of
big
sugar.
a lot of sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've made a habit out of buying non-dairy milks that have zero sugar. I sweeten my coffee with stevia, and I use typically a sugar-free non-dairy, whether it be oat, almond. It's usually oat, but still, it does have all the shitty ingredients that are clearly not natural.
So you liked her YouTube video. Why haven't you bought a milk machine, Joey?
You like her video? You like her video?
I liked her video. Yeah.
You like it enough to know that it was not on YouTube? That it was actually on TikTok and Instagram?
You didn't put it on YouTube?
So if someone wants a machine and wants to support our podcast, use our link
Yeah,
to
but
buy it.
Joey, your partner, is not even supporting you by buying it.
The link in what?
But Joy doesn't drink milk as you.
Yeah, John.
He drinks milk with his coffee every day.
So, Vanessa, what's the name of this?
Oh no, people, send me a message. I can send the link. Don't
Yeah.
say the name.
Okay.
Jesus, you guys are terrible in marketing.
Well, that's why you're the director of marketing.
Send me a message. I can send you the link, and you are going to pay
Send
the
Vanessa
same
a
amount
DM.
Okay. It looks fun. I will say that.
and clean by itself. That's amazing.
Do you still put it in a dishwasher?
Well, we can put the jar in the dishwasher, but the machine cleans itself.
It's right there, Joseph. See it?
I do.
In the
I
corner?
do.
As soon as like done the milk, is already start the process of cleaning. It's amazing.
Okay.
So okay, you get
I think
what's your
that's
favorite?
it. I think we're
Yeah.
kind of at the end here.
Do we even talk about frozen foods?
We did.
a lot.
Like 2 minutes, I think.
What's your
No,
favorite?
About 30 minutes.
My favorite is daring, I would say.
Okay, dairy. Great. We are all with the favorites. Guys, there is a lot of there, but don't buy so much frozen food, buy as minimal as you can.
Yeah. Frozen food, anything highly processed, you should,
But if you're thinking about going vegan and you're eating frozen chicken nuggets, the frozen Impossible nuggets are just as good, if not better. So
Yes.
you can start replacing these if you're thinking about going vegan and you don't give up any taste.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, sounds good.
All right.
Well,
See you later.
wait, the vegan block party is this coming Saturday,
Wow.
July 5th.
Ooh.
At Esplanade Park in Fort Lauderdale. And it's from 3 to 9 p.m. So I urge all of you to be there. We'll be there wearing our Vegans Talking Shit t-shirts.
Make sure you mention the sunscreen, Joey.
Wear sunscreen.
And the water and the hats.
Wear your sunscreen, wear your hats. Bring a reusable bottle so you can have some of that free water that's being given away, and it's going to be super hot out there. So you want all that.
And there's a ton of food, guys. That's really what it's
such
for.
good
There's
food.
a lot of vendors there selling food, restaurants throughout South Florida, even other parts of Florida.
So you can get your
Around the
tickets
country.
at www.veganblockparty.com. And yeah, we'll see you there. And with that, for Vegans Talking Shit, I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
We're going to be like shepherds. We're going to get the flock out of here. Sorry, that was awful. All right. Bye, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.